Alright, welcome everybody to a Flame Tank Cyborg run. Basically just asked chat what they wanted to see, and Flame Tank Cyborg sounded like the most entertaining to do right now. So we are going to do some Flame Tank Cyborg. I'm also playing Scorpion Buggy as my, opening. We have Cyborg as our heavy anti-air, so maybe we'll be able to get away with this. I might even be able to open Buggy. That might not be a bad shout. The problem, of course, being the same as always when you play tech, which is that if your primary anti-air unit is in the tech lab, then when your opponent makes air units before that, you can't fight them. Like if my opponent makes Orca before I have my tech units, I have no outs. I can't, you can't really... Honestly, I don't know if I can beat Orca ever. Like, a Cyborg is never catching an Orca. And a Buggy's never killing an Orca. So, Laser never catches Orca either. Like, Orca just flies away from the infantry and then kills the Buggy. So, what are you going to do against Orca? Kinda need to play Phantom in most tech decks. But then, of course, you have another expensive unit. So then you have 3 units that are expensive and don't really do anything, and you can't make them early. And that's not great. I'm just going to run this Buggy away from the Orca. Alright, cool. We'll keep running because he's going to see the Harvester and not be able to resist. Yeah, that was predictable. It's so obvious that, as soon as he saw the Harvester, he changed target. I guess I need to make Cyborg first. I need something that can fight this Orca. I actually just genuinely don't know if I can fight Orcas. Cool. He just flew past and killed my half. That's fun. That's super fun. Alright, let's hope his tech isn't great, because I only have Cyborgs and Flame Tanks. Wolverine, I mean, I have tanks, so I can probably beat a Wolverine. I could really do with the ability to make a unit. That would be fantastic. But that, of course, is not how Rivals works. Ah, shit. Okay, we only lost one Cyborg to the Giga Cannon. Run away, Flame Tank. Luckily, Flame Tank is very fast. Flame Tank OP. What the fuck, man? These tech units are bad. I mean, Flame Tank's obviously insane, but only versus infantry. The Cyborg. Wow. Cyborg is truly just the ultimate trash unit in Rivals. Cyborg was also just the most popular unit for ages. It's absolutely baffling, but for some reason Cyborg was just the most popular unit in Rivals for a really long time. And it's legitimately just one of the worst. There's so few units worse than the Cyborg in Rivals. It costs 130 and it's just not even good. It's incredibly expensive and not good. Alright, I'm gonna go with a tank rush this game. I actually think I should change the Buggy into bikes. Buggy Scorp is nice, but yeah, without bikes it just feels real bad. Bikes are a very good unit. Wow, oh my god, he made an MG. He is no-half MG. Scorpion Rush not great against no-half MG. Although actually it's surprisingly it's not as bad as you think it would be. I've done this before where I went Scorpion first, and because the Buggy is really good against no-half MG. The Scorpion is terrible, but yeah, the Buggy is good. Flame Tank the MG. I am only 240 tib away, and I make 5 tib. No. 2 tib a second? It takes 5 seconds to get 10 tib. Something like that. No, maybe 10 seconds? Basically what I'm saying is I'm several minutes away from I'm probably 3 minutes away from being able to build a Flame Tank. So I think the game will have ended before I can build a Flame Tank. I'm pretty sure I have to crack these MGs without flame tank, sadly. Okay, now I can probably do whatever the fuck I want. Now I've probably won the game. See what I mean, man? Buggy real good versus no half MG. The fact that he didn't retarget, like I used my tank to actually tank the MGs. I used it to absorb the hits. And that is why I won that missile. I am definitely going to want to see MGs go up in flames though, so we are now going to double half. And MG is an obnoxious unit. This game does not make it seem like MG is an obnoxious unit, but I suspect many people in chat would have played against MG, no half MG enough times to know how obnoxious it is. This guy fucked up by not retargeting to my buggy, so I was able to kill his MG whilst he was attacking the Scorpion tank. This is gonna be so much fun, man. I love flame tanking MG. Actually, just one of my favorite things.
Come join us.
So good. So enjoyable. Actually just one of the best things in Rivals. So juicy, man. So juicy. Yeah, those shocks should probably be able to base race me. It's gonna be close. Let's see who wins. Ah, the shocks didn't quite get there. But I respect it. It's not like they can fight the flame tank. Does anyone have all commander skins? Eva might. He's bought everything that's ever been on sale. Although, are there some that are like, were never on sale? Whoa, a buggy already? That doesn't have to be no half, does it? That could just be one half buggy.
Unit offline. Unit ready. To kill the unbelievers. Unit offline. Fighters armored.
Yeah, I could make my own buggy. Could be a pretty easy missile from here. Oh, Tic Tank, spicy.
Unit ready. Nuclear warhead launched. Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline.
I could have really done with that tank. Shame it's dead. Get second harvester now.
Unit offline.
I don't really know if second harvester is even going to be good though. Like, once again, I just worried that Cyborg is just not going to be good enough at all. And that's really going to be a problem going forwards. Oh. Classic Jade. I could just win the game here, but then we don't get to make our tech units. So I guess we'll let him have this one. We've already got the tech unit. Could just win the game with flame tank here. Flame tank. So powerful. So juicy. The juice is loose. Look at him go, man. Flame tank's such a ridiculous unit. Flame tank is so much better than Cyborg. Flame tank is like actually really good. Cyborg is total trash.
You are victorious. 3, 2, 1. New objective available. Tiberium is calling. Building online. Unit ready. What's needed?
Wheels. I don't have pipes, so I guess I'm going laser.
Weapons charging. Destroy the lasers. Militia here. We're ready to serve. We're ready to serve. We're ready to serve. Unit ready. Position. What's lasers?
If I had bikes, I'd have a choice, but I don't want to go into tank to fight wheel. That seems insane.
Lasers. Militia here. No stopping. Destroy the GDR.
Also, he might just go flamers next. That would be pretty normal.
Ready to serve. Laser squad. Destroy advancing. We're ready to
Yeah.
serve. We're ready to serve. Kill the militia here. Brothers, move.
I don't waiting too long on those flamers, friend.
As lasers charge.
Building online. Missile launch. Unit ready. Unit offline.
As he desired. Command laser squad.
Unit offline.
Laser squad. Power and attack. Advancing.
Scorpion ready.
Lasers.
Scorpion tank report.
Your command.
Taking position.
Woods.
Scorpion ready.
Your command.
Scorpion tank.
Buggy in a gun. Run.
Or sting in the tail.
I'm okay with this.
Unit ready.
Like, I lose my lasers, but I trade off for the buggy. It's fine.
Rolling.
Attack.
I gotta trade off for the flames, is what I meant to say.
Unit offline.
I guess we'll double halve now, try and get our tech units out. Shade is gonna be a bit of an annoying one, though.
Scorpion ready to hunt.
Unit offline.
Or the spirit. Blowing tank on the sting in the tail.
Unit offline. Building online.
Ooh, maybe the flippers? No, the shade's gonna beat us here. Looks like we need cyborgs. Cyborg's so bad. I mean, you kind of need a flame tank and a cyborg here.
Major structural damage received. Unit ready.
Because we need a flame tank to clean up the flamers.
Unit ready.
And we need cyborg to protect it from shade. Although cyborg is not going to do a good job of protecting it from shade. Wow, nice nice obelisk, bro. I guess. It's actually pretty annoying because like the obelisk is going to be there for so long.
Lasers charge. Flame tank hot. Your command. Site 4. Something needs. Laser squad. Ready for anything. And delivery.
Unit ready.
Flame tank heating up. Let's site 4. Flame advance.
Unit offline.
Glory. Glory to the brotherhood.
Unit offline.
Come on, cyborgs, you can do it. Good job, cyborgs. Alright, I think we got him. That was kind of a sketchy one. Maybe obelisk a little too early. Kind of wanted to obelisk during the final missile. And then I would have been in trouble. Because like all of my stuff is weak to obelisk.
Base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Carefully now. Ready to serve.
Go no.
Building online.
For Kane.
Yeah, the vast majority of the player base is not going to know about that trick at all, Omni. So
What's
for
needed?
sure they won't be using it. This laser is actually a mistake. You shouldn't really pressure. If someone goes blind double harvester, trying to pressure it is usually bad. Especially since you often tell them what your first unit is. Like by doing this, he now knows to build shocks. If he hadn't built the missiles and instead had just gone shocks, then he actually might have been able to. I mean, it's still pretty easy for him to hold me off, right? Yeah, like it's just not difficult to hold off the pressure. So it's not really worth pressuring at all. Like I might end up getting this harvester eventually, but the risk to the missile and the potential stall is never worth it. You can do it if you can pressure the harvester while standing on a pad, which you can on this map, and it's a little bit better because you don't necessarily give up charging the missile. But if you can't, then it's a really bad idea.
Unit offline.
Glory to them. We'll hit them with precision. They're gonna shred.
Let's go. Let's see if we can get a fast flame tank here. That seems like it's going to be pretty good. Especially given that this person has not made anything but infantry yet.
Unit offline. Unit enhanced. Unit offline.
Okay, no command. Flame tank delivering the flame.
Fast flame tank.
Unit ready.
Ah, the mighty Orca shows up again. Truly the hardest unit to defeat. My deck is actually just so bad against Orca. Juicy flame tank. Fast flame tank. This guy had a bad game, that's for sure.
Mission accomplished. Establishing battlefield control.
Nincompoop. Great name. I've made so few cyborgs, which to be fair is like strategically smart,
For the crystals.
but also means that it's less of a cyborg stream than it was meant to be.
Destroy the porcane. What's needed?
Unit ready.
Move for the just taking position. Laser squad, ready for anything. We're ready. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm okay with continuously fighting on the middle pad as long as the missile isn't charging whilst we do it, because I just want to get stalled. Also, people don't really expect me to be playing tech a lot of the time.
For the lasers move. Laser squad. Militia brothers. Lasers charged. Take this. Laser squad, ready for
Unit offline.
Try and check if he's double harvester actually. I don't think he is. He's got too many dogs. Yeah, he isn't.
lasers will hit. I see the light. They killed them all. Militia here.
But what do I do when he makes shocks? I guess I make a buggy. If he makes snipers, I make a tank. If he makes shocks, I'll make a buggy. We're like a lot of stall at this point though, so I'm pretty happy with how this is going. Alright, shocks. We'll make a buggy for shocks.
Unit offline.
Ready to serve. Get for them. Brother, glorious death.
We went straight into Orca. That's so hateful, man. One of the things that makes buggy score good is that when you make a buggy, people often make like bikes or pitbulls to fight it, and then the tank is good. But this guy just went straight into Orca, which I'm extremely weak to. Although we might just be able to steal a missile. That would be sick. Oh yeah, let's go, man. We're gonna get the missile. We're actually pretty close to just being able to make tech units.
Building online.
The issue is, again, more Orcas. Like, I don't want to make a flame tank on its own when he has an Orca. Because then if the flame tank dies, then it takes forever to get another tech unit. I really need... I mean, I know I said it at the start, but this deck really needs Phantom. Like, all nod tech decks really just need Phantom. Giga Cannon, sure. I waited a while before making that flame tank, so I'm going to make another one. I was trying to save up so I could make Cyborg to protect it. Ooh! God damn it, man.
Unit ready.
Delivering the flame tank burners are ready. Glory to the something. Lasers and for the
Unit offline.
Get another flame tank because this one's low.
flame tank is
Uh-oh. Oh, that's painful. That's really painful. This is why Solomon is cheap.
Unit offline. Unit enhanced.
So aggro with your Orca, man.
Unit ready.
Man, I lost so much of those Solomons. I'm still gonna win. That's kind of nuts. Too good at the game, I guess.
You are victorious. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Okay. This was...
Building online.
Was this got Tic Tanks or Giga Cannon? I can't remember. Given that he's Kane, it's probably Tic Tanks. Tic Tanks. Tic Tanks. Can I beat Tic Tanks? It's definitely going to be annoying.
What's no stopping? Lasers charged. Militia taking position.
Unit ready.
Wheel moves with us. We're ready. Tower this brother. Kill what's needed. Laser squad ready for any militia. Advance the lasers. We're ready to lasers charged. Taking position.
Building online.
I feel like he didn't go flamers this quickly last time, but maybe he did.
Laser squad ready for laser squad. Power and precision. Lasers charged. Their end is near. Advance will attack buggy.
Unit offline.
Laser squad ready for a laser squad. As he
He did go bikes, which is good because I can make the tank. This is what you want people to do when you make Buggy.
In the tail.
Lasers keep
Unit offline.
Lasers, we
Unit ready.
no command.
Blowing them apart.
Attack the Brotherhood is right.
Laser squad, ready for anything. As he does, Scorpion ready. Let's see if this cannon works.
Oh, he's not shooting the Buggy. Big mistake.
Blowing them apart.
Now the Buggy lives. That's very bad for our opponent. Let's go. Now we can double half.
Unit offline.
Blowing sting in the laser squad. Blowing them apart.
Laser squad.
Scorpion ready to hunt.
Laser will hit.
Glory to none.
Laser
For the spirit, Disney.
Could boost my tank, but... Oh, right, it was the Shade player. I remember now.
Unit offline.
no command. Lasers is a buggy on the move.
Unit offline.
Well, that's all my units. I guess I'll make a Cyborg.
Cyborg ready.
Definitely need to be careful about Kane.
Unit ready.
Kane is going to be very good against us.
Flame tank set. Something needs burning. Ready to serve. I'm taking
Unit ready.
flame lasers for the something ready. Flame advance lasers charged. Some for Kane. No command. Lasers move and deliver. Cyborg. Lasers. We will kill the flame taking position. Laser flame advance. Let's melt them down. Something needs burning.
Unit ready.
Flame tank too strong. Let's go. Cyborg's so bad. Flame tank is really good, but Cyborg is just like a slightly bigger laser troop that costs like 6 times as much.
3, 2, 1. New objective available. Harvester ready.
All right, I'm down to 1v1 rifles on the middle pad.
Unit ready.
Is this not for the Brotherhood? Those bring them to their knees. Brothers destroy. Let's go. Let's go.
Is he trying to pop cap me, or is that just...
Unit ready.
He's actually trying to pop cap me, okay.
Stop it.
This is a ratings disaster.
We got ourselves a small dick opponent. Tiny PP opponent. Alright, let's switch into buggies and scorpions, then you can't pop cap those.
Unit offline.
Giga Cannon. That makes sense, considering he's small. If he's like weenie dick opponent, it makes sense that he'd play Giga Cannon.
Scorpion tank. Scorpion ready.
Bit of a small PP energy unit there.
Sting in the tail. Sting in the tail. Sting in the tail.
Yeah, that's a balanced and fair unit. Seems legit. All my stuff is just instantly dead. Makes sense.
Unit offline. Missile cancel. Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Such an obnoxious unit.
Unit ready.
Such an incredibly obnoxious unit.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Unlike, I mean, this is okay because we're getting some stall at least, but we're obviously going to lose this missile pretty soon.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit enhanced. Unit offline. Missile cancel. Unit ready.
Am I going to win this missile? That'd be hilarious. Oh my god.
Certainly newsworthy. That's one for the propaganda reel.
Now that's deserving of some BM. How do I fight these Venoms though? Like, I don't even know how I beat these Giga Cannons. I'm not even sure that Cyborg will do it. Like, I don't think Cyborg can beat the Venoms.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Yeah, Cyborg is just like not even good against Venom. It's kind of depressing.
Certainly newsworthy. That's most regrettable.
Nice pop cap, bro. Uh.
3, 2, 1. New objective received. Harvester ready.
Nincompoop again. This guy went with the early Orca and it was scary.
Unit ready.
Also, Solomon is scary. Did he like remember that I went tech and then is going missile first because he thinks he can get me going double harvester? Is that what's happening? Like, I don't go blind double harvester. Or is he doing this because he thinks that like the shocks are going to be really good? Unclear to me what his thinking is with this one. I'm gonna have to just go buggy. He can't make Orca for a little while, hopefully. But maybe the buggy will be good. Now he makes dog, that's surprising. Maybe I could have just won the first missile if I'd gone quickly. Kind of a weird strategy, but considering that we know he has the Orca and he didn't go for things that make Orca early. He wasn't available. You know what I'm trying to say. He clearly wasn't going to be able to make an Orca quickly. Could probably just push this first missile and win it. Alright, sweet. That's got to be good for me. Now we just need to not lose to Orca. Orca and Iron Cannon. Oh, there's Orca. That's step one of thing we need to not lose to. Oh, run away! Ah, so much damage. Even with me retreating. Alright, whatever. I don't think I can stop him killing a harvester realistically. Which is a shame, because it means he gets an extra Iron Cannon. Alright, I sacrificed my tank to try and stop him getting Iron Cannon money. Feels bad, but here we are. What am I making? Cyborg, I guess? He made so many Orcas, he might not have Iron Cannon money. Come on, laser, shoot, shoot, what are you doing? Oh, thank God for that. That was close. Come on, cyborgs, please. Oh my God, bro! Okay, thank God. So bad. Such bad unit. Yeah, you killed my half, congrats. And then you wasted the Iron Cannon on no tech units? Bro, that's embarrassing. What are you doing? How do you waste the Iron Cannon there? That is not the one, my guy. How do you try and use the Iron Cannon on like a buggy and a laser?
You are victorious. Control. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Alright, Iron Cannon playing Oksana.
Come join us.
Come join us. His rifle is a little bit too far forwards. If he doesn't pull it back, yeah, there we go. If he didn't pull it back, then I'd be able to get the 2v1 early. I'm happy to stall here. I'm also happy to just like keep making it a rifle game. Oh shit. Because like obviously the less tech switching we do, that was a weird move. That was a really weird move by him. Like, he just gave me defender's advantage by moving in like that. So now I win the middle. I don't really want the middle, though. Like, I mean, I'm okay with the middle, but like normally in a normal game of Rivals where you're trying to win the game, you want the control of the middle, obviously. But when you're trying to stall, you just want them to have control of the middle so that you can chill. I actually really ideally want us both to just be sitting on the middle pad so that it's stalled out. That's really what I'm looking for. I could maybe like just go for a... I could maybe just try and win the first missile here. It's looking pretty good. I got tank versus Chuggy as well, which is like the best unit against Chuggy. Let's go. And then obviously once I win this first missile, I can just double halve and make tech. And despite our opponent's name, he does not have access to an iron cannon. This is the kind of thing that used to happen all the time in Rivals, where you would like... You couldn't just randomly make a chemical buggy. Like, it was important to win the rifle war. Because if you randomly made a chemical buggy and your opponent responds with tank, you're in trouble. These days, I don't know, man. The game doesn't feel like it plays out like it used to. Feels way less like you get punished for just making a chemical buggy. Ah, nuts. Didn't get the half. I also haven't made my second thingy, my second harvester. I'll tell you what, Inferno is a unit that I probably just lose to. Because that beats Cyborgs, and that's my best anti-air unit. So that's pretty bad. I don't want to stand in the Inferno fire for obvious reasons. I think this guy's dead actually, because he didn't save his Inferno shot. And then I was able to kill it with my Cyborgs, and now that he doesn't have an answer to the Cyborgs, he's dead. Let's go!
Have I been manipulated?
Cyborg Flame Tank. Really, Flame Tank just doing all the heavy lifting. Actually, probably like Scorpion Buggy doing the heavy lifting. And then I also just have like a Flame Tank and a Cyborg. And the Flame Tank is great and the Cyborg is trash. Cyborg is so bad. Cyborg should just cost like 80. And then it would be a pretty good unit. Like, that's how much I think Cyborg needs to be reduced in cost. I genuinely, like, if it was like 80, it would be okay. But 130, it's just so bad. I know it wouldn't be a Blade video with Cyborgs unless I talked about how shit they were, so doing you all a favor. Alright, yep, same wins as the best deck in Rivals deck. So this also, second best deck in Rivals. There you go, that's the best Nod deck. The Sniper one was the best GDI, this is the best Nod deck. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed some Cyborg Flame Tank, and I will see you next time.